There's a primal thrill in cooking outdoors. It connects us with our ancestors who cooked over open flames for millennia. The crackling fire, the fresh air, the anticipation of a meal cooked with your own hands, it's an adventure for the senses. Imagine gathering around a campfire as the sun sets, the air filled with the smell of burning wood and sizzling food. This is more than just cooking. It's about immersing yourself in nature and experiencing the satisfaction of self-sufficiency. Whether you're an experienced outdoorsman or a weekend camper, cooking in nature is an incredibly rewarding experience. It's a chance to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with the natural world. So gather your gear, grab your adventurous spirit, and let's head out into the wild. Foraging for wild edibles adds a whole new dimension to outdoor cooking. It's like nature is offering you a treasure hunt, and the prize is a delicious and nutritious meal. But remember, safety first. Before you start picking, arm yourself with knowledge. A good field guide to edible plants in your region is essential. Familiarize yourself with the plants you want to collect, and learn to identify them with absolute certainty. When in doubt, leave it out. Focus on common, easily identifiable plants like dandelions, wild garlic, and nettles. These versatile ingredients can add unique flavors to your meals. Remember to harvest sustainably, taking only what you need and leaving enough for the plants to regenerate. Foraging is a rewarding way to connect with nature and add a touch of the wild to your meals. You don't need a fancy kitchen to create a delicious meal in the great outdoors. A few basic tools are all you need to whip up a feast. A sturdy knife is your best friend, used for everything from preparing ingredients to cutting firewood. A cast iron skillet is another essential. Its versatility allows you to fry, saute, and even bake over an open fire. Don't forget a metal pot for boiling water and cooking soups or stews. Fire is the heart of your outdoor kitchen. Learn to build a safe and efficient campfire. Dry tinder, kindling, and logs are essential for a successful fire. Practice makes perfect, so don't be afraid to experiment. With these simple tools and a little know-how, you'll be well equipped to create culinary masterpieces in the wild. Section 4. A symphony of flavors: wild herb and mushroom stir-fry. Let's put our foraging skills and cooking tools to the test with a simple yet flavorful wild herb and mushroom stir-fry. This recipe is a celebration of the earthy flavors found in nature's bounty. Ingredients: 1 cup freshly foraged mushrooms. Chanterelles, morels, or oyster mushrooms work well. 1 cup wild herbs: nettles, wild garlic, dandelion greens. 1 tablespoon olive oil. 1 clove garlic minced. Salt and pepper to taste. Instructions: 1. Clean and chop the mushrooms and wild herbs. If using nettles, blanch them quickly to remove their sting. 2. Heat the olive oil in your skillet over medium heat. Add the minced garlic and sauté for a minute until fragrant. 3. Add the mushrooms and cook until softened. Stir in the wild herbs and cook for another minute. 4. Season with salt and pepper to taste. 5. Serve your wild herb and mushroom stir-fry immediately. It's delicious on its own or as a side dish. Section 5. Savoring the wilderness, a feast for the senses. As you take your first bite of the stir-fry, notice the interplay of flavors. The earthy mushrooms, the pungent wild garlic, the slight bitterness of the dandelion greens all come together in a symphony of taste. The smoky aroma from the campfire infuses the dish, adding another layer of flavor. The fresh air enhances your senses, making each bite even more enjoyable. Eating a meal cooked and foraged with your own hands is an incredibly satisfying experience. It's a moment to appreciate the bounty of nature and the simple pleasure of good food in a beautiful setting. Section 6. The echoes of a wild meal. As you savor the last bite of your meal, the fire slowly dying down, you realize that cooking in nature is more than just sustenance. It's about connecting with the natural world, challenging yourself, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. The skills you learn and the experiences you gain from cooking outdoors will stay with you long after the fire has burned out. It's a reminder that sometimes the most fulfilling experiences are the simplest ones. So next time you feel the call of the wild, answer it with a spirit of adventure and a rumbling stomach. You might be surprised at what you discover.